Yo, another day, another adventure. Where your homeboy Jermaine? Woo! So today, I'm hanging out with another YouTuber. This YouTuber is pretty dope. And yeah, here we go.
Let's just get it started! I've been waiting to say that. Ready to get it started!
That is what's up. So I got a little story to tell y'all. So basically, you start following me and you were watching my travel content. You was watching all this guy's traveling, doing this and doing that. And then when the pandemic came, I stopped traveling. I came back to San Francisco. Well, this dude started traveling. And this dude has a much larger YouTube following than me. Like, it just like, I love that, dude. I love the fact that I inspired someone else to do it and then you're doing it like.
I was home and I was down and out, and I was trying to figure out a way how I was gonna keep my YouTube career going. But I wanted to see people travel. So I found his channel. And I was like, how is this guy paying for all this expensive travel, going through Europe, going to Africa? And then he went home. And I said, now I get to see if he's gonna show how he's able to do this. And I think that's what's so special about Jermaine is he shows you the hustle. He's been doing it. And so that inspired me just to see how he was creating revenue and made sure that he became the boss. If he didn't wanna do it, he didn't have to do it. And I end up adapting to some of the stuff he was teaching, and that actually gave me the boost I needed to get to traveling more. And so this is a dream to just be next to this guy, man. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it, my brother.
That's what's up. That's awesome. So how many countries have you been to so far?
I haven't been to nearly enough countries. I could say around 11 or 12.
Oh, but that's still good, yo. That's still good. I mean, it takes time.
Yeah.
It literally takes time. I mean, I've definitely spent a lot of time traveling. In some countries, I don't stay that much time in. In other countries, I'm there for a month, you know.
Do you have a favorite country, or could you say that? Or
South Africa, I think my favorite country, because it reminds me of California, the weather.
Okay, cool.
South Africa and Australia, they both very similar, like weather and climate. Windy all the time, sunny.
What is it about this place,
San Francisco,
that got you here so long?
I love the fact that you can live here without like having a car. I like
Nice.
cities. I like living in a building. I like getting on an elevator. You know, these are. Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry. All right.
All right, guys. I'm holding the camera, so he showed me around. Where are we?
We are like we're in downtown now. We got kicked out of that other place because I brought the bike in. But that's okay. You know, I like normally I don't bring my bike in there, but I just took it in that time.
Okay, cool, man. This is
Okay, let me tell you a story.
okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna stick this in here too. So this place right here.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen this, but this, if you can tell, look at this. You see the brick?
Yeah.
You see the brick doesn't match the building, right?
Yeah. What's going on?
So years ago, this was a restaurant, and they wanted to build this building. This was the restaurant.
Get the hell out of here.
They wanted to build a building. The people refused. They said, no, we're not. They built this building on top of it, with the restaurant open the whole time.
Okay, so
With it open the whole time, they built the building on top of it. Look at that.
that is crazy, yo.
Yeah, they boycotted it, and it's still here today. Now it's closed, you know.
Did they? Is there still a business here, or the business closed, or
closed,
did they
but
finally sell the property?
When the pandemic happened, that's when it closed.
Wow.
But before it was always like a business, you know. And now I'm sure like they're not gonna do anything to it. They're gonna let it, you know, another business will move in. But it's kind of cool how they said, look, we're gonna stay here, and we're gonna stay here, and they said, look, we're gonna build this building on top of you, and then like both parties are happy.
I put a sign, grand opening, or opening right here.
Yeah.
You wanna come in?
Yeah, crazy. Crazy.
Oh man, that's dope.
So how long are you gonna be in California for?
Oh man,
You're not here for very long. I know you like to move around and get back to traveling.
Nah, man, we've been walking around. He's been showing me SF, and I'm like amazed how beautiful the city is. You can pan around, you can see all these different beautiful buildings. It's just the city, I can see why someone would fall in love with the city here, man.
I brought them to Union Square, y'all.
And so I want to stay longer, but I just have to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
You say we gotta get to the next place, next travel. Let's get to the airport.
yeah. But for me today's a treat because I got to conversate with a fellow traveler, someone that's been doing it well at a high level too, man, in terms of just knowing how to move around different countries, navigating through very expensive countries, and showing you it, and just socializing with people, man. So that was dope to see, man. So yeah, man. And then coming here, the reason why I have a GoPro is because this guy has one. He bought one, and I think he was showing like a shoreline or something somewhere when you first got it, and I was like, man, that wide angle lens, man. And then you going through these streets, some of these steep hills, and going through those steep hills with the action camera. So what is it now? You got that? I saw you had another camera. The
360 camera, the Insta.
So what we moving next to in terms of travel cameras?
So it looks like now, like right now I'm filming this with the GoPro.
Yeah.
Just because, it's just two of us. I don't necessarily need a 360 video. But I think in the future, more and more of my videos will be 360, just because it's the editing that is just game changer. Like with this camera, I'm just showing just right here, just us, right? But with a 360 camera, I can literally edit. So like if I'm sitting here talking, I can show you us, but then I can show you like something going on over here, And you can literally use a 360 camera like a normal camera, or you can use a 360 camera like for real, like a 360.
So okay, like
camera.
right now, you see how we looking in this 69 ratio, right?
Yes,
1080 ratio.
Yes.
Can the other camera do it too?
Okay, so the problem with filming with this camera right here is if I want to upload this with YouTube, this will work. But if we're gonna upload this with Instagram, like we would have to chop something off, and then also Facebook or TikTok. The format's a little bit different. If you're at a 360 camera, we can film this same scene right here, and it doesn't matter what platform we're sharing with. We can crop it out, and we can crop it for Instagram, and it'll actually look as if we filmed it sideways with a sideways camera. Or if we wanted to have it for YouTube, this way, we can crop it so we can have it looking like this, and that way it'll look exactly like we filmed it like for YouTube.
Nice.
That is the game changer. That's the one thing that I really, really like, because I'll tell you something that my subscribers have been telling me. A lot of subscribers like my new 360 videos because they can move it around, they can look around. Some don't. Some are like, look, I don't like it, it's weird. So what I'm probably gonna end up doing is I'm probably gonna go out and shoot a 360 video, right? And upload that to the 360 video channel. And then take that same video and just crop out an image, crop out one direction and upload that to like YouTube, for the other folks.
Nice. That would be double purpose.
Yeah.
But the 360, you get more of the surroundings. You can see what's in front of us. Like you didn't have to do that pan.
Yeah. Like now I have to turn the pan around. And if something actually happened while the camera's facing this way, if something happened to me or something, or
which has happened a couple times,
it's not on camera, I'd have to turn the camera back around. But then if I turn the camera back around and let's say someone is walking and they trip and fall, well, we're gonna miss that, But at 360, we don't have to worry about that. We can just keep on talking and keep on going, and later we can roll back the footage and see the person falling in the background as we were talking. And then we can also see our facial expressions of us looking at that person as they're falling. Like 360 cameras are crazy. Like as I'm filming, I'm getting used to it, using the camera. I'm walking down the street and I'll see something up ahead and I'm like, let's cross the street. But then I also notice look, I'm on camera, so don't freak out, I'll just be like, oh, let's cross the street, because it's all on camera. So it takes a minute to get used to. So I think for sure I'm gonna use more than 360.
Cool.
Yeah.
360. So do you think people are going through more people moving to the, what is this thing called?
Oculus.
You can say the metaverse, you know, is taking over. Is that still a thing, or we're not doing that anymore?
So the reason why you don't hear too much metaverse talk right now is because the stock market has crashed, and Facebook was like the main company talking about the metaverse.
Yeah.
And their stock price kind of crashed, and then they're talking about layoffs. You don't really hear people talk about the metaverse. You don't really hear people talk about it right now. My guess is wait till around Christmas time. Wait till it starts to get cold. I think you're probably gonna hear more people talk about it. You know, more people are gonna get Oculus for Christmas and stuff like that. You know, young kids and stuff. And then there's gonna be another big bump up. And then maybe in the spring it'll cool off again. This is kind of how I see it, because the technology is good, but it's not like perfect. You know. Some people would rather just watch a video on YouTube and know you can watch it in 4K and it'll look good.
That's it.
But then some people are like, I know the Oculus won't look as good, but like I want to see 360, you know?
Well, I was in LA, and I actually went through some like game where it was 360, and it immersed me into, I thought I was gonna break my leg.
Oh my gosh.
Because there was certain things
it
that I
felt
was
so real.
seeing, yeah, that I had to walk through certain places, and I'm like, oh, I know like in my head that I was in a room, but just seeing it, they put me in a different environment. So I could see why people would go that route. Oculus, it's definitely something to entertain, because whatever you do, you might be a trailblazer. Mm-hmm. Depending on what type of content you create for 360. But yeah, man.
I mean, even for an airplane, like if you're a traveler, I don't know if airlines are banning Oculus headsets on the planes, but if you got a long flight, you can put the Oculus on, and like, you can just like for real like tune out. Maybe you're sitting in the middle seat and the person's got the window up, and like you're just like, oh, I wish they put the window down, but you can put the Oculus on and
take off.
It doesn't matter if the window's up or down. You can just like, you don't necessarily have to watch a 360 video with the Oculus. You can watch a regular video with Oculus, but it's kind of cool how you can have it on and it's, it's just dark and you can just see, it's like you're in your own little theater, Well, cool beans, man. We've been here chitting and chatting. We walked around the city.
We've been talking about YouTube. We've been talking about content creation, man. Just been
everything,
amazing, man.
We started off with Pier 39 and then went over to the Salesforce Park, and we kind of walked around downtown a little bit. Now we're over here. So yeah, you about to take off? I gotta take off. You got something you gotta do?
Hey man, hope to see you on the travels, man.
Yeah, I'll be back to traveling like later this summer. I'm gonna take a surprise trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right.
Sure.
Thanks for having me on.
You check out his channel down below, like for sure. I'm pretty sure if you guys want to see some travel content, he's got some travel content.
All right, man. All right, guys. Thanks, and see you in another video.
Yeah. Peace out.